One of the biggest mission challenges today is that of the call to reach the cities. Many of the world's largest cities are in the least reached parts of the world, where few Adventist members or Christians from any background are living. But even in countries where the church has a strong presence, the large cities have very few Adventist members. In the book Ministry to the Cities, Ellen White wrote, "When the cities are worked as God would have them, the result will be the setting and operation of a mighty movement." No doubt, this is something we would all love to see. So what if you hear God's call to help reach a city, but you don't know where to begin? Ellen White offered this wisdom from the life of Jesus. Christ's method alone will give true success in reaching the people. The Savior mingled with men as one who desired their good. He showed his sympathy for them, ministered to their needs, and won their confidence. Then he bade them, "Follow me." As we set out to reach the cities, the best thing we can do is follow Christ's method. There are many groups of people you could choose to reach out to in your city. You could reach out to new moms or to university students. You could reach out to the homeless or to the wealthy. Perhaps you have a heart to serve your city's most vulnerable residents. If so, here are some ideas of how you could serve in your city. First, you could offer assistance to struggling families with new babies through a clothing lending library, as church members have done in Auckland, New Zealand. Or you could provide furniture to refugees when they arrive in your area. Adventists in Atlanta in the United States have made a big difference for many families in this way. Maybe you want to offer cooking and nutrition classes to children, as is being done in Haifa, Israel. These children will build skills that will help them grow strong and healthy. Or offer homeless people a place to wash their clothes, to shower, and to get a healthy meal. Adventists in Guatemala City, Guatemala are serving in this simple but life-changing way. You could also hold regular activities for people with Alzheimer's or for their caregivers. The church in Taipei, Taiwan serves its residents in this beautiful way. If you'd like to learn more about these projects or get more ideas for serving the most vulnerable, visit the Mission to the Cities website and click Serve Your City. Find ways you can serve and pray that others will also get involved. Using Christ's method and empowered by His Spirit, we will reach the cities. Then watch out, because as we already know, the result will be the setting in motion of a mighty movement.
For most people, Tuesday is just a normal day in the middle of the week. However, for the community around the Kaitaia Seventh-day Adventist Church, Tuesdays have become more than just a normal day.
So every Tuesday we have what's called a kids program. We start off with a meal for the kids because they come in hungry. After that we have set activities set up for them, and the kids just love being part of that.
But the project was not always like that. It started in a very simple way.
Some years ago, before we started this program, our church was like a theological museum, just in the street, but not part of the street. And we needed a way to be able to connect with that community and bring those two groups of people together. And we want to mix, get to know each other and spend time together. And so that's been the flavour of our community meal program.
Bringing them into the community was it was good for them, and it was good for me to see, because I love watching them play with other kids and get to know other kids and do all the activities and like be proud of themselves, like, "Oh Mum, did you see, like I coloured this and I was playing and I won," and I'm like, "Oh, cool."
The whole family environment here, they're very welcoming. That's something that we have, that I have really noticed about being here, and you just feel part of the family. And that's kind of what it is. It's just a big family.
The Kaitaia Community Project, as the name suggests, is for the community. Not only are children and their families being affected, but those involved are being touched by this movement as well. Like Brian, who came to town looking just for a home, but he found much more than that.
I saw the notice outside saying a community meal, and I heard that it was a vegetarian meal. I like vegetarian food, so I came in and it seemed really good.
Every Tuesday evening there's children's group, And in the children's group, the children are nourished both body and soul. I get hugs from the children sometimes, and I love that.
This whole project wouldn't be possible without the special support of ADRA New Zealand.
ADRA is the Adventist Development and Relief Agency. We are the humanitarian arm of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and effectively we have international projects where we help families or communities in need. And then here in New Zealand specifically, we look at some of the needs that there are throughout our communities, and through our churches we then meet some of those needs through the community initiatives that we have. Kaitaia Church is doing an amazing job, and ADRA loves working with Kaitaia Church because of the impact that they're having in their local community. And for us, it's about reaching as many people as we can and helping as many families in the community to thrive. So by partnering with Kaitaia, we're able to maximise the impact that they have in their community.
The process is this, that as they come in and they feel the love that we have for them and the concern that we have for them as people, and the fact that they're coming into a safe place and they enjoy their Tuesdays, that they will want more of this.
Willing hearts, open minds, anything is possible. And with God, of course, that is exactly what happened.
And then so I came back on the Saturday to the church, and I really enjoyed it because I'd never been to a Christian service in my whole life before.
I loved the project, and my kids loved the project, and I loved the church, so I started bringing them on Saturday.
Simple gestures like these are the things that actually connect us at a much deeper level. They show us that kindness can overcome indifference, that life is precious, and most importantly, not only can we hope for a better future, but we can help make it happen. You can be a change maker in your community as well. Just find your local Seventh-day Adventist church or get in touch with the Adventist Development and Relief Agency, ADRA, to see how you can make it a reality.